I'm not seeing any chat window. If anybody's here in the room, not seeing the chat window. Let me see. I might have to end this video and restart it. I'm not seeing a chat window, folks. That's odd. Oh, Alejandra says she's fist. So how you folks doing today? I think the chat window is just a little bit different in this new. Got a bunch of silver here. Yeah, let me move the camera over. So I'm here up in the White Mountains. You know, this is my home. This is where I live. This is not that crappy old apartment. Yeah, well, if I show you the place outside the window, then you know where I live, or would have an idea of how to find me, you know, so that ain't gonna happen. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at some of the okay, so Alejandro was first in the house. Numero uno. Karam Films, another. Will you be reacting? Psycho Dad Shreds video games. Karam, you always ask me while I'll be reacting. I don't understand what you're talking about. Sup, White Mountain Man. What's up, brother? Hi. Happy to see you again. Sheffield EPNS. He just puts an L there. Stephen Health. The L for Lyra? I don't know what that. Hey, bro. I need to wake up. You know, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing a cup of coffee. I'm just exhausted. Man. Because, see, coming from Tucson up to the White Mountains, about a 5.5 hour drive for me. So I get in, I'd say right around midnight. I freaking hit the hay, try to get some sleep, and I wake up the next day, I'm just toast. No, that's not a new rifle. That's just something, you know, just something I'm cleaning. It's one of my rifles. I just took it out to clean up a little bit. Let me see if I can focus on it better. No, it's not gonna let me focus on it. But that's my little tack driver. I am happy. I'm happy every time I come up here, Myra. I really am. Yeah, I just thought I'd throw the rifle back there. A little ambiance. You know, when I take my girl to a restaurant, I like a little ambiance. Some 50 cal, some 308s around, you know, some spent ammo. That's what I call, you know, just atmosphere. That's right. I'm Big Rouge. Fresh mountain air. And my Harley's here, so it's actually downright cold. Well, at least compared to what I'm used to in Tucson. So I might take the Harley out, put on my leather jacket, and just freaking go for a ride and just smell the pine. No, it's a Remington 700, the 5R mil spec, chambered in 308. It's got an upgraded trigger, Tibney trigger. It's floated barrel. Leopold, what is it? The Mark IV 10 tactical scope on it with illuminated reticle. Means when you look in it, the reticle lights up, and you can dim it and adjust it accordingly. Quarter inch. I forgot what the turrets are. They're like quarter-inch turrets, or I forget. I guess it's unimportant. Greetings, Lord Humongous. You got in. See? I told you we didn't block you. Lord Humongous in the house, folks. I don't know why, but I got an email saying that he couldn't get in my chats, and I kind of felt bad. I then went and looked, and sure enough, he was not among the 20 or 30 people that were blocked. You got so many idiots, man. You just block people. It's easier to deal with them just by blocking them. I used to have the mentality, hey, keep them around. It keeps the room live. It keeps people talking when they're yelling at them, but I don't know. Heath. My name is Stephen Heath. Thank you so much, sir. No, the rifle is not made out of silver. And speaking of silver, what do we got here? Oh, what do we got here? Oh, a couple of bars here. Listen to that sound. Chicka bam bam. This is money, folks. This is money. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alrighty. All right. Yeah. How's that, folks? The prettiest bar that money can buy, in my honest opinion. I wish I can stand it up here. Let me see if I can. Ching. Let me stand up a 5-ouncer. I'm waking up. I'm trying to wake up. I really am. There's a 5-ouncer. Look at that. And look at the circle in there. It looks just like a Sunshine Mint coin. This is a 5-ounce bar. Let me see if I can. Let's see if everybody else notices it. We got 44 people in the room. Let's just see if when the room fills up, if anybody notices it. The negotiator in the house, Olaf Nilsson. I should have made a cup of coffee. Do you think there are more guns in the USA than people? I don't know about that. It's possible, but I don't think that. Hit the like button, folks. I really would appreciate it. I haven't done anything wrong yet. I mean, it's 46 people and only 8 likes. Hey, bro, love the videos. Bought some silver today. That's awesome. I might buy some silver later on this evening when the wife gets home from work. We like to sit down together. She likes to look at almost like a museum. She'll get online and look at some of the fancy coins, and we'll pick a couple. We'll agree on a couple. It's one way of, spending some time together. That's what all the girls say, Richard McCorkindale. He says, I wish I had a big bar like that. I joked with him. That's what all the girls say. Oh, that was funny. I thought it was, at least. There goes all my likes down now. Now I'll get a bunch of likes down. Silver, take 10-ounce bars. I watched your live stream this morning from yesterday. Thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate it. Trevor H. in the house. Definitely the best bar on the market. I like them. And what's that other one? There's that really famous bar. I forgot the name of it, but even to me, these Sunshine, these generic bars, these are generic. Look better than that famous name brand. If I heard it, I will. If somebody writes in, I'll say, hey, yeah, that's it. But if you ever seen that famous name brand bar, I wasn't impressed with it either. Engelhart, that's it, Chris Rock. You nailed it. Engelhart bars, I'm sorry, they're not all that pretty. I don't know why everybody makes a big deal over Engelhart bars. Oh, we got a serial number on it. Okay, got a serial number on it. So to each one of us, it's called a social security number. Gold today is 1218.75. And silver is 1460. I appreciate it. Picked up a 10-gram PAMP bar. That's awesome. Now, PAMP, is that gold? Obviously, you must have picked up, at 10 grams, it must have been a gold bar. Okay, cool. Well, those Scottsdale stackers, Tony, are nice. But they're freaking expensive. I looked into them. They're freaking expensive to have that stacking ability, and I like that. I wish all bars were created so you can stack them, basically interlock the bars together. Tongue and groove, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Move this thing back. You don't need to see my ugly face so close up this morning. Made my first silver purchase yesterday afternoon after watching you and others for a few days. That's awesome. That's awesome, Steve Medeiros. You know, we have a Medeiros Canyon south of Tucson. It's very pretty. Delta Rosca, what? Do you prep chocolate? Actually, yes, I prep chocolate bars, but I also, I put them in airlock food saver bags. So every now and then you'll buy a piece of chocolate from the store and it'll have that haze over it. It won't look perfectly brown. It'll almost have this like tan patch. That's the chocolate going bad a little bit. Now personally, I've eaten it before, never gotten sick. But in a pinch, even a bar that's going bad, a chocolate bar that's going bad, is going to taste really good. And I've never gotten sick from it. It's that you know, that shiny chocolate coating on bars, and then it'll have like some light, like this color right here, this top side, this light brown. It's the chocolate going bad or something, but yeah, I mean, as long as it's an airtight container, chocolate's fine. Not an airtight container. What am I saying? A vacuum bag like a seal meal is what I'm trying to say. Troy ounces in the house. PAMP is Swiss gold. Yeah, I thought it was gold when he said 10 grams. I like, oh, wait a second. That's 10 grams. Obviously, no one's buying 10 grams worth of silver. Lord humongous. But I'm wondering, does PAMP make, stupid question here, I don't know it all, never professed to, but does PAMP make any silver stuff? Just curious. Got my first silver eagle this week. Super looking coin. Expensive here in Ireland, but worth it. Well, the trick about buying your silver in Ireland is, and to help you get over the sticker shock with the taxes you pay, is slam down a couple of Irish brewskis first. That'll take the sting away. Then, and then go out and buy some. Brooklyn, Samuel Jones in the house, waiting for 41 ounces. 41 ounces. Silver Eagles to Silver Eagles. And he's checked his tracking, people. It's out for delivery. That is freaking awesome, Samuel. Hey, Samuel, what part of Brooklyn do you live in? Do you live anywhere near Brooklyn? I mean, Nostrand and X Avenue, by any chance? I'm curious if you live anywhere near Nostrand and X Avenue. That is where I was born. Well, that's where I used to live when I was born. I was born from a local hospital there, but I'm just curious, trying to get somebody to go over there and take some pictures for me. And one nice person said they would, but they never email me. So I'm like a little bit, all right. Royal Mint 10-ounce silver bar. I have to take a look at it. No, I have not. Someone told me to take a look at it as well, but I will. Dan Wello in the house. Thank you so much for being here. They had a sale on the Scottsdale Stackers. 157 each. So what are they? Are you talking 10 ounce? What size, Tony? 10 ounce? That wouldn't make sense. No, it can't be a 10 ounce. Prep, unpasteurized honey. I got a bunch of honey. Actually, in this house is where 90% of all my silver is, 90% of all my guns, and probably 99% of all my food. I buy my honey from a bunch of Mormon farmers by Bisbee, Arizona. And I got the quart-sized jar. And I have something like 8 of them. No bullshit honey. Beautiful mesquite honey. And wild desert flower honey. Just amazing. My dog's going crazy over something. Look like blueberry from all the silver. Look. I look like blueberry from all the silver. Oh, you've been drinking the silver. What did that? Oh, God, I can't think anymore. Silver, that solution. Joke of the day. Men do all of the thinking. Women do all the talking. This is because God gave men 2 heads. And women, okay, don't want to go there. Chocolate rust. That's what it's called. The best is stacker. Bid through eBay. Okay. How many extra Berkey black filters do you keep on hand? Well, they're so expensive, I don't have any extras right now. But I can tell you that one right there, there's a Berkey right there. See it behind the rifle? Let me see if I can move it out a little bit. This one right here. I can tell you this one has 4 black ones in it. You can fit as little as 1 in each one of them. So one is good for so many, I think it's like 2,200 gallons. So there's 4 of them in there. But at their cost, I couldn't afford to buy any extras. Why did I put 4 in there? Because then it filters faster and I have drinking water faster. The more filters, the faster you can have drinking water. One filter, it filters just as nicely, but it just filters extremely slow. I need to buy, so in theory, according to their website, 2,200. I have to look up the numbers. I'm not even sure if it was 2,200. I'm just going off of memory. But Berkey says each filter is good for so many gallons of water, and they made mention that it should last. One filter should last like 1 year and 3 months, something like that, based on that consumption rate. If you put 4 filters in there, well, obviously it's going to last for pretty much close to 5 years, your filters. But at that rate, I'm not sure if I even need a backup Berkey filter. Perhaps I'll buy one when I get some extra money. They're freaking ridiculously expensive, though. The 10-ounce Jesus clears the temple. I want one of those bars, Negotiator. However, it's nowhere as pretty as these bars right here. But yes, I definitely want one of those bars one day. Phantom Soldier. He's waiting on 2 pounds of what? Pot? I don't know. 2 pounds or silver. He's waiting on. So I hope he's waiting on 2 pounds of silver. Just joined. What type of rifle is that? That is a Remington 705R mil-spec, chambered in 308. I used to live on Nostrand and X. Gosh, man, I wish you would email me. See if you would do me a favor and just go down there and take some pictures. I mean, gosh, who knows, man? You're seen walk around that neighborhood with a camera. You might get shot, so you might not want to do it. So, or even video. It would be nice if you actually walked in my building, turned left, which I recall I used to do, and go up the stairs like 4 flights. And just take video all the way up. Can you send them in the mail to Ireland, or is that illegal? I don't know. I would imagine you can send anything you want to Ireland. I don't know, though, the laws of Ireland. But I know from here in the United States we're allowed. Once it reaches Ireland, I don't know. I have done the street view, Richard McCorkindale. I wanted something a little bit above and beyond the street view of where I used to live. Street view only gives me a block view because of all the trees. Dutch silver, you're not late. Wow, 10-ounce silver bar on sale for $150 something, but it was a stacker. That's amazing. If you just rotate your chocolate bars along with your other food as part of your everyday, then nothing ever goes bad. True. I love honey with English breakfast tea. Still in Brooklyn. What pictures would you like me to take? I used to live in Sheepshead Bay. Well, there's a building that I used to live in at Nostrand and X, and there's 2 buildings on the northeast corner. There's 2 buildings, but my building is the one that sits back a little bit. I'll Google it, get the address, and maybe if you'll email me, I'll email you the address and see if if you're in the neighborhood. If you can do me that favor, that'd be awesome. Just upload the video to YouTube. I'd be happy. You don't need to send me nothing, is what I'm saying. It is a 308 negotiator. Sniper gang overtaxed. Yeah, that's a nice rifle right there. The only thing I would like to do to it, I would like to get a Macmillan stock on this thing. That's the only thing. And I don't like the silver barrel, so I wouldn't mind getting this Duracoated or something. Yeah, that's part of the that's the arsenal of the .999 squad, folks. That's what we use. Actually, a 7mm bullet, I'll admit, is better, but they're expensive. So, Bit Stranger, I want to donate some Steam to you. I don't know what Steam is. I'm sorry that I'm ignorant. I'm a middle-aged man. I don't know what all this is. Perhaps you could tell me what Steam is. I don't know. I have some links in my past videos, all of my past videos on ways to donate to the channel. But I'd never heard of Steam. I'll have to Google it or something. Sander V, and that was Bit Stranger. Bitstra3am3r. Bitch, I'm just gonna call you Bit Stranger. Well, I can't even pronounce that. Sander V. Thank you so much for being in the house. Overtax ain't playing. I think that rifle, because I don't like to act like I'm all Billy Badass, I think that rifle can outperform my ability as a sharpshooter. When I was in the military, I was pretty decent. I would not have classified myself as a freaking sniper. But it's something I like to do. But just because, you know, not everybody can be a freaking hardcore sniper. I mean, that takes some knowledge of everything. Ballistics, the air, the humidity, the temperature. I bought one for my girlfriend's grandson. Jesus clears the temple. Like I said, I would love to have one of those. And one of these days, I'm going to get one. It ain't that bad. What's the address? 3677. Samuel, I'll have to look it up on Google Maps and get the address. Worst case scenario, I'll somehow describe, because if from my recollection, there's only 2 buildings immediately on that intersection on the northeast. 3677. I'll have to Google it. Mr. Glock, he's listening to me while he's driving. That's awesome. Yeah, Samuel Jones, just email me. My email address is part of that. Just look at my video descriptions. You see that PayPal donation link? Well, part of that PayPal donation link is my normal email address. Just write down that email address and email me. It's bksinaz@gmail. Tony, when shit hits the fan, how will we communicate with you when the internet goes down? Well, that's a good question. I've been thinking about getting my ham license. But will that offer the type of communicating we're doing now? Probably not. But even still, when communications go down, you're going to need a way of communicating. Would that be shortwave or ham, just to get the news and send and receive news? I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much, Alejandro Duncel. Thank you very much. Yes, Silver Anderson. I was born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx. Just before my teenager years, the parents took us across the Hudson River to Spring Valley, New York, where I lived until we moved out in late 1970s. McMillans are awesome but expensive as hell. Hell yeah, they are. Werewolf hunters. What shirt? This shirt? Are you talking about this shirt, Joseph? I got this at Sportsman's Warehouse. They have them in multiple colors. Paul Deich, would you still shoot me if I was approaching waving a 10-ounce bar? I don't know. I'd be like, honey, there's a zombie approaching. He's waving a 10-ounce bar. Take him out, honey. You can do it. Don't damage the bar. Don't hit the bar. That was funny. Yeah, I think I would shoot you. I'm teasing, man. I'm teasing. That was funny. I got to wipe the tears from my eyes. That was freaking funny. I got a weird sense of humor. I really do. Oh, that was too funny. Steem is a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. All you need is an account on Steemit. Yeah, I don't unfortunately have an account on Steemit, and it's very difficult. You know, just setting up a Gemini account's a pain in the butt. I set it up. I got to the part where I upload my driver's license. It won't freaking let it won't upload the driver's license. You hit the upload button, just sits there. So, all I'm on right now is Exodus. That's all I'm on. I'll try again. I'm getting frustrated with Gemini and some of these other places. It's very difficult, very clunky software. So if there's a way you can, you know, look into what Exodus has, I might consider throwing a link out there for you. But right now in my description, there's a Bitcoin link, there's a Litecoin link, there's a DIGIBYTE link. And right now prices are low, by the way, so Steemit.com. I'll look into it, but there's such a pain in the butt to sign up for. I really want to get on Gemini, and I got all the way to the part where I took some nice high-end camera, high resolution driver's license. It's under the proper size. I hit the submit button after I browse my computer to upload the file. Hit the submit button, it just sits there. Rebooted the computer, tried multiple computers. I'm tired of it. I'm frustrated with Gemini. Then once you post your YouTube video to Steemit, wait a second, I thought I had something on Steemit. I'll look into it. BitStranger, I'll look into it. I thought I had something on Steemit. I'll look into it. I signed up for Steemit, but never utilized it. I uploaded some of these videos to it and never got any attention, so I kind of quit using it. Get any snow or cold weather yet? Yeah, so my wife left the cabin here, I don't know, about 7-8 days ago, stepped into about 7 inches of snow. It hasn't snowed since, so we got our first snow about 7 days ago. Thank you so much, Ricardo Marino. Do you do any hunting? Yes, I do. I'm not the best hunter. I'm still trying to learn. CB radios. You need a license when shit hit the fan. Not here in Arizona, I don't. I can pretty much own anything I want and as much as I want. And I have a concealed weapon permit. And in Arizona, you don't really need a concealed weapon permit. I just got one because my permit allows me to go into 5 other states utilizing my concealed weapon permit. Last time I'm going to bug you with this. Are you on Linus Pro? If you are, can you change drugs, get rid of that dry cough? I'm not on Linus Pro. Though, I don't know if I'm taking a generic form of it. But, yeah, I get that itch back here. I'm sorry, Paul. Get that itch from, and it could be the meds that I'm on. A lot of folks know, if you're new to my channel, I had some heart problems about a month or 2 ago, and first time in my life, and I'm on some new medications, and it's just kind of weird. I get these light head feelings and everything. Where's the coffee mug? The coffee mug is back in Tucson. Don't hit the bar. Don't hit the bar. I am not taking my shirt off. Don't shoot him. The man is sick. I guess any man waving a 10-ounce bar at me has got to be a little sick. I'm just teasing. Everything in society has Illuminati symbols on it. Yeah. Louisiana here. I wish I had some good Cajun food. Well, I can't really tell you what my occupation is. In Tucson, Arizona, there's only so many companies that do that occupation. And if I told you that occupation, maybe some of the nut jobs would try to cause trouble with me at work or, call in. And I just don't need that part of my life exposed. I appreciate your curiosity, though. I really don't have any problem with that. Are you a coin salesman? Absolutely not. Hey, 27 likes, and there's 72 people in the room. I was wondering if everybody can just take a minute break right now and just go hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. And I got something to show you. Somebody sent me something in the mail. So, a gentleman named Lou sent me. He's from Hackensack, New Jersey. Yeah, I saw through the paper also, but there's nothing on here that can identify his location. I enjoy watching your videos. Encloses 1 ounce 999 Silver Coach silver coin and 1 pack of 41 millimeter capsules. The rear of the coin is divided into 4 1/4 ounces. If the price of silver got crazy high, you can break a coin into 4 parts to make small purchases. I hope you like the coin. Well, Lou, if you're in the house, thank you so much for sending me this to my P.O. box. Let me show the coin a little. Let me show the coin. I haven't even opened it myself yet. My wife gets this all here in our P.O. box. Oh, gosh. Up here in the White Mountains. So some more silver porn. See if I can get that to focus. And the coin is, as you can see, it can be broken into 4 sections, which would be 1/4 ounces. Isn't that a nice coin? And Woody also sent me, because I made a comment that I would love to get some of these for some of my coins. He sent me a pack of these. Very nice guy. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lou, if you're out there. I really, really appreciate that. That's really awesome. Okay, Bitstreamer, like I said, if my memory serves me right, I think I might have a Steam it, but I'm not 100% guaranteeing it. I know I set up one of those other accounts. Shoot. JSnip4, he also has one. But you have to pay $5. I signed up and then found out that I have to tell my subscribers, hey, join me over here. By the way, you got to pay $5. So I never really advertise that site because I don't believe in trying to sell it just to make a couple bucks. What is it? It starts with a P, I think. Too many nuts to tell where you work. I love Arizona. Been lucky enough to visit the Grand Canyon and Sedona. Sedona's awesome, actually. Couple of new names here in the house. K9 Top Team. Do you steam Cleveland's for a living? I don't know what that is. On eBay, I never buy anything from New Jersey. Too many liars and crooks from my experience. White Hawk Production. Tails 7. I like to get some of those dividable coins. Could be incredibly useful. So just type in Stagecoach coins and you'll be able to find them. I think that's the name of it. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's called the Stagecoach coin. I'll show you one more. Let me actually open this because my fingerprints are all over it and it just didn't do it justice. Stagecoach. Can you see that? And I don't know if you could see the groove in there, but it's pretty deep. You can definitely break this. Fractionals are nice. Yeah, I got some 10th ounces. I definitely do. They look like little mini they look like little mini silver eagles, but they're 10th ounces. They're generic rounds. Lawrence from Queens, New York. Thank you so much for being here. Silver Anderson. Thank you so much for being here. 4 chickens in Venezuela. That's probably all that's left in Venezuela is 4 chickens. William Barr's Gunsight Ranch. I think I've heard of that. We are only allowed catapults in the UK. Oh, that's so funny. That's sad, man, what some of these countries have done to their citizens. Do you have a get to the mountains kit of any sort for your long drive? You know, I have a couple of bug out bags. The only thing I really carry with me to and from is my Sig Sauer P229 40 cal. And a lot of times I'll bring some water, you know, water and my gun, and some decent music. It's pretty much all I really need for that. I don't think the silvers scratch each other in a tube, because if you look at a coin, here's a different coin altogether. Look at the ridge around the edge. Okay? Look at that ridge, and all coins have it. Some of them are just a different size than others. Even this coin has the ridge. The coin sits on the ridge when they're in a tube. Therefore, the bulk of the coin, the flat portion of the coin, doesn't touch each other. Take a look at your coins, so no. That's paid to win question. Do coins scratch when they're in a tube? The answer is no. Bugman 5923 is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Good to have some junk silver dimes. I have a bunch of those. I love them too. When anyone can create their own cryptocurrency at any rate, it dilutes, obviously. Anything being able to, if anybody can create anything, that anything, whether it be a widget or not, ceases to be of any real value. Yeah, negotiated. It's the 10th ounce Walking Liberty. That's exactly. I have a bunch of those. I love them. They're about the size of a dime. Is Hillary going to prison? I'll be honest with you. I want her to, and I made a couple of videos, my last 2 or 3 videos. She ain't going to prison. She ain't going to prison. Only the patsies go to prison. They'll throw somebody out for fodder. Oh, it was him. He was a rogue employee. He did it all, and he'll go to jail, or she'll go to jail. The elite don't go to jail. I think in my heart, it would start a civil war. And that's not an excuse not to throw Hillary in jail. But the sheep would literally... You think you see violence in the streets now? You haven't seen nothing yet if the Clintons or any of the liberal government were thrown in jail. I have plenty of generic stuff, but for now I'm stacking Eagles for the little premium. Yeah, premium is not bad on the Eagle. No knives soon, too. Yeah, I got some knives. Got me a couple of Spydercos. I got about, what, 3 Spydercos? I got my dad's authentic Korean War bayonet. Now it's got surface rust on it. It literally is as dull, if not duller, than a butter knife. I'm going to take it home. I'm going to recondition it, and I'm going to put a freaking razor edge on that thing with some Japanese water stones. I'll start off with like a 400 grit Japanese Trucero. Work my way up to an 800 grit. I'll then take some of the Japanese metal erasers. I forgot the name of them. Rub the rust off. I'll then go into my polishing stones. They're Japanese polishing stones. I'll literally polish the edge with, let's say, a 3000. Work my way up to an 8000 grit stone. The 8,000, actually the 3,000 grit stone and the 6,000 grit stone will put a shine on the edge. Literally, you'll see a freaking shine. It'll look like it's freaking chrome. I can't stand Hillary. There's something in these people that just have a need to control others. I don't know what it is. Why certain people just can't go live their lives. They got all the money in the world to buy a secluded island, but yet that's not good enough for them to be away from people. They need to come back to us to control us. That just blows my mind, that the whole control mentality. Slim X, good morning. Missed the first part of the stream. Just curious how you felt about Silverton 10-ounce bars. I'm not really crazy about Silvertown. Just their design. I'm sure it's a perfectly good silver bar. The silver is just as good as any other silver, is what I'm trying to say. My preference are those two silver bars right there. My preference are Sunshine Mint. Take a look at those. The Sunshine Mint bars. New Rule. Huda, thank you so much for being here. And Negotiator, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to call your work and tell them that you were taking a long break and screwing around at work. I'm just teasing. You take care of yourself. Even if it never stops being manipulated, it will surely go double at some point. It will. Zero tolerance, excellent pocket knives. My LCS is selling Eagles for 16 bucks. It's not really too crazy if you think about it. It's only about $1.50 premium. That ain't too bad. Oh, you're saying crazy low. Okay, so you're actually complimenting the price. I agree. Michael Anderson in the house. He just opened 6 Silver Eagles. Johnny Soko in the house. No, I don't hunt with that rifle, Anthony Lane. That rifle is way too heavy to lug around for 8 to 10 hours. Now, I have lugged it around, but it's not comfortable. That is not a hunting rifle right there. I usually buy the Sunshine Mint bars. I like them. Then get some of those bars. 29 cents over a spot. Well, geez, just to have the silver, just get them. Nope, I have not seen any Silver Steamer bars. Oh, you're the owner. Negotiator, I'm the owner. What you gonna do? I love knotty pine on your ceiling. Did my bathroom in it. Yeah, my entire home is knotty pine on the ceiling. And the floors are a synthetic maple color. Well, folks, I think I'm going to go. I might do another live chat later on. I got a lot of free time while I'm up here. Maybe I'll break out another rifle and display it. Yeah, that's a 308. What makes the pine naughty? It's the knots. They call them. They're knots in the pines. Those little round spots that you see. Anyway, folks, you have a great day. I'm glad I'm glad you were here. I really am. I think I need a cup of coffee though. I really do. Folks, have a great day. Take care.